Okay, so this is going to be a video of how I do my eyebrows. A series of several videos I'm going to do tonight. I'm so tired, but I want to do this really quickly. Let's see, my autofocus. Follow my eye. Okay. So I'm going to take my little spoolie and make sure all my hairs are in the right place. This is going to be really up close, and this is for beginners. So I usually tweeze all that off because I want more control on how I want my eye to kind of go. Just get them all up in the overall direction, all of them even. And then I'm going to use my Milani brow shaping wax. At the drugstore, it's like $6.99 or something like that. And I'm just going to kind of stick, I like my eyebrows in the front to look kind of real, with the real hair sticking up like that. Just very lightly. I don't use a lot of wax. You can use as much as you want. It doesn't matter. And that kind of helps bring the existing hair. You can see it a little bit more. It's a little bit more in depth. So I'm just going to use my spoolie to just brush that through and give it the overall shape I want. Now, as you see here, it's very thin, and like I lost some of my eyebrows. I don't know why. Depending on how I brush them, sometimes they look thicker, but I like to have that filled in a little bit. Some people like the line on the top and on the bottom. Tonight, I think I'm just going to do the line on the bottom and just lightly on the top. And to do that, here's the weird thing. I have black hair, okay? So you can use black if you want. Like the Anastasia Dip Brow comes in ebony, which is really nice. It's like a really dark brown black. I don't use any of that. I just use my little pencil here, my little NYX pencil. If you can see that, that comes into focus. Come on. Let me just change my focus really quickly. There you go. My little NYX pencil in black. And I'm just going to do this at the tip. So I'm going to start at the bottom. See at the highest point here where I like it. Like I tweezed all that. So then I'm just going to fill it in. And just little bursts. Very light. Don't go really heavy, because you're just filling out how you want them to go. Okay, so now I'm going to try the top. And I'm just going to go kind of sideways to where the hair grows so that it looks natural. Okay, so as you can see, my tail's kind of coming in nicely. Okay, so that's with the ebony. And then with my Voluminous, Loreal Voluminous pencil. Let's see if I can get that in there. Come on, turn, yes. Okay, Loreal Voluminous Smoldering pencil in brown. I'm just going to go in the front here. You see where it's like look kind of really light there? Very lightly, just kind of go the direction of my hair. And I like my hairs to stick up a little bit there. So, and I just want them a little bit deeper. And then here on the top. Remember, I'm doing it with the brown. So then once I get this in there, I'm going to take my spoolie and kind of mix the two together so it becomes like a black brown. Because you don't want like jet black hair and then brown hair. You want it to nicely kind of go in together. Okay, so I'm coming in with my spoolie. Just, again, little feather brushes. Not too hard, not too soft. Okay. So, again, I like my little hairs to stick up. Okay. So this is a brow just like for a light day, like something you don't want them too dramatic, just kind of like for every day. Go in just a little bit darker here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my ELF gel. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. And then this is just the Wet Lash Eyebrow Gel. And again, lightly. Okay. And just stick those little hairs up that I like. And just keep them all, it's just to keep them all in line. I'm just gonna let that dry for a second. Now I'm gonna go in with my new favorite concealer ever in the whole world. I love this concealer. It's by NARS. It's their new Radiant Creamy Concealer. Oh, when I say creamy, creamy. Oh my goodness, you don't have to use but a little bit. Now I'm gonna show you how much. This is in the color, and I'm sorry, I can't read that. Amande, A-M-A-N-D-E. I'm gonna put it in the description box at the bottom. Let me show you just how little like you have to use. And it comes with this little brush, right? I'm going to show you just how little I'm going to use, because a little goes such a long way. Ooh, I look crazy. Look at that. That is going to do both my eyebrows. And it's so creamy to the touch, y'all. Like, oh, it just blends perfectly. This retails, I think, for $32. Okay, so I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk there it is. A little eyebrow tool, the Sonia Kashuk line. Oh, I wish you guys can see. It's like, come on. There you go. Okay. And, oh man, I just smudged it. Alright, so I'm going to go with that with just a little bit of that on my brush. Okay. And here we go. I just kind of hold it close to my, and for beginners, oh, this is so irritating. I just go right in, right under there, and follow it, just clean it up. Slow. Don't go too fast. Just nice and slow. And just clean it up. Okay. And now I'm going to take my little wedge brush here, like that. And I'm just going to start bringing my concealer down a little bit. And remember I told you I'm going to do the top and the bottom? I didn't want to trace the top because I wanted them to be kind of natural brows. I'm going to kind of take that back a little bit. I'm just going to go on above my brow and just trace this out here just a little bit, just to make it a little bit sharper and cleaner. Okay. I'm gonna take my little, I'm just gonna blend that out right on top. And you're gonna have to probably go back in a couple times just to get it the way you like it. I'm just gonna go in just a little bit and get that a little thicker right here. Okay, so just go in and clean it up. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is use a powder, because sometimes the actual, you know, crayon here that you use, the liners that you use, can give a bit of a harsh look. So I'm gonna go in with my NYX powder in dark brown. And I'm just gonna soften it just a little bit. I'm gonna use my little brush here. And I'm just gonna go in with the darker color here. And that's a wax there, I don't really use it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna soften it just a little bit, because sometimes, like I said, the pencil can make it look a little harsh. Now, this is how I do my eyebrows. Everybody else is different. You have to figure out how to do the eyebrow for you, that fits your face. I can show you how I do mine, but this technique may not work for you. So you have to find out what's best